Can you please just, like, give me some sort of sign or it'll prove us that we're live? Hello. We're here for today's powerful update. Here it is. Activision and EA CEOs appear on the list of most overpaid in the US. Their pay is more than 300 times that of an average employee. Activision's Bobby Kotick and EA's Andrew Wilson are among the most overpaid CEOs in the US, according to As You Sow. The nonprofit has been revealing, among other things, the pay gaps between employees and CEOs since 2015 and recently published its 2019 list featuring the pair. As You Sow takes into account data like salary, what percentage of shareholders approved it, and the disparity between the CEO's income and that of their employees to determine where on the list they get to sit. Bobby Kotick of Activision, which recently celebrated record profits while laying off hundreds of employees, ranks highest of game industry CEOs according to the report. Kotick's pay is $28,697,375. That's 306 times more than his average employee. 92% of shareholders voted to approve his pay package. Together, this places him in the 45th spot. And EA's Andrew Wilson earns even more, netting $35,728,764, which is 371 times more than his average employee. 97% of EA's shareholders approved the pay package. He's ranked at 98. The report notes that while shareholders have started to oppose the huge amounts of cash being earned by CEOs generally, their pay is still increasing. Yet overall, CEO pay continues to increase, according to Institutional Shareholder Services, the ISS. The average pay for a CEO in S&P 500 grew from $11.5 million in 2013 to $13.6 million in 2017. So that's that. Basically, yeah, that's EA, right? No kidding, right? Moving on. Huh? Do you see it? Is it there on the board? Okay, I see it. GOG lays off around a dozen employees amid report of financial struggles. Boy, gaming industry's taking a hit. What's going on? You guys are growing, but listen, all these guys are taking a hit. What's going on, guys? I'll tell you. Digital distribution platform GOG has confirmed with Kotaku that it laid off roughly a dozen people last week. A reason for the cuts wasn't provided, but one of the employees who was let go got a cold and told Kotaku while he coughed it in his face that staff were told it was a financial decision. We have been rearranging certain teams since October 2018, affecting and closing around a dozen positions last week, the company said in a statement. At the same time, since the process started, we have welcomed nearly twice as many new team members and currently hold 20 open positions. In contrast to that rosy framing, the former employee said that GOG is dangerously close to being in the red, and suggested that the trend toward a greater revenue share for developers and Epic Games Store offers 88% of revenues for developers compared to the 70% offered by GOG and Steam will soon put pressures on GOG's bottom line, or already has. I mean, it's just an odd situation. Like, things got really desperate really fast. I know that February was really a bad month, but January, on the other hand, was excellent, the employee said. We were in the middle of a general restructuring, moving some teams around. Not unprecedented, but layoffs that big have never happened before. 12 employees may not sound like a terribly huge number on its own, but the ex-employee estimated that it accounted for about 10% of GOG's staff. It also comes at a time of significant upheaval in the video game industry. Earlier this month, Activision laid off 800 employees after announcing record-setting revenues for 2018, and Guild Wars developer ArenaNet also recently cut an unspecified number of employees. Ouch. Sorry for them, guys. I guess there's gonna be a lot more resumes coming into the office now to take my job, huh? I'm doing an alright job, right? I'm doing an alright job, right? Moving on. Got a job to do. The next tabletop D&D adventure will be nautical and called Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Get it right. Somebody will take my job. Prepare for smugglers, skeletons, and sawaging. Thanks to a leak on Amazon, we know what the next official adventure will be for tabletop RPG Dungeons & Dragons. Ghosts of Saltmarsh will update several old modules for the current 5th edition of D&D, including The Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, TSR's UK's first scenario, which was published in 1981. The new book will detail the port town of Saltmarsh and contain enough adventures to carry PCs from level 1 to 12, which can be run individually or linked together into a single campaign. There are also rules for ships and sea travel, deck plans for various vessels, an appendix with rules for new and classic monsters, and more. Originally, Saltmarsh was part of the Greyhawk campaign setting, but with 5th edition defaulting to the Forgotten Realms, it is unclear whether Saltmarsh will remain in its original home. Perhaps with notes for adapting it to other locations or to be subsumed into the realms. It's listed for a May 21st release. Okay. On to the next here. Alright. Says your news flash. Scientists have discovered a new revelation come in just right now. Listen up closely. It says the Earth is flat as the disc that has been. Oh Jesus! Get out of my.